Wow. This is pretty cool. Hey everyone, I am here at the Indian Oils trailhead out in Sheep River. Currently this is the only bridge over the river that allows you to access everything on the other side. It actually looks like it's in pretty good shape, so I don't know if they built it after 2013 floods or not, but happy it's there. Otherwise all that stuff will only be accessible for about 6 weeks a year. So I'm going to go try and do Mount Hoffmann and see how that goes. Take my first foray into the area. Okay, I'm gonna go do this one out of the purple one. And let's see here. So I'm here, I'm gonna go up, this is the sheep trail. Up here, I'm gonna try and do the humps, and then up here on Hoffmann. There is basically no front country stuff here. I don't think there's very many people that get on here going down to the bridge and check out Elbow Falls. Sorry, it's not called Elbow Falls. So yeah, there's a lot of cars here. I think they're all going out hiking something real. All right. Apparently that's wreckage from the old bridge. On my way back, I might carry on down this river and check out some Class 5 rapids down there. You can see there's little bits of metal and stuff in here. Not bad. I'll talk back here since there's a lot of people over there. The bridge looks amazing and I'm very happy. It's the only bridge over this river. It looks in fantastic shape. Well, last time I crossed this river, it was the Price Camp Trail and it was mud and water and ice, so I don't mind a dry, boring road. Well, if you're gonna climb, you must as well climb on a road like this. It's the easiest way. Oh, been climbing ever since the river. Lots of people out here. Means that I have a group like maybe 100 meters behind me, so a little hard to have to talk in hushed tones. But I took advantage of the advantage. There was 2 people coming down and they went up on Hoffmann. So I asked them about the conditions and looks like it'll be fine. So yeah, takes a little stress off, right? Phew, finally leveled out a little bit. That's a good way to start. Get the legs pumping, blood flowing. Should be only a few hundred meters away from where this trail breaks off into the Mount Hoffmann trail. Okay, I think this might be a little shortcut. It's supposed to be a logging road. And it's supposed to be just before you cross a creek. So I think I see the logging road up here. Let's see. Let's walk down and make sure. Yeah, there's the creek, and there's the logging road. Beautiful. It is spring, end of May. It's gonna happen at some point, right? You're gonna deal with mud. I actually don't see much evidence of cows so far, but here's a salt lick from God knows when. You wonder if it's just gonna stay out here forever. Who knows? Interesting, the logging road that goes up there, it has a lot of branches on it, like on purpose. I think who's ever taken care of it is trying to like have people just use that little detour trail around there. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, nice. I gotta learn to pace myself a little more. I tend to just go barging up this stuff. And it's not about finishing what I need to do today. It's about what shape I'm gonna be in tomorrow. Because, I mean, I'm off work. My hiking is only restricted by my body, so pace yourself. Oh, apparently this is an old logging camp. At least I think this is. And got a nice little view. There's supposed to be some crap hanging around in here. If this is a spot, I'm gonna take a little look around. There we go. That didn't take long. Looked around for about a minute. It's exactly what the book says, bedsprings. And some old, I don't know if this is propane or a barrel or what. Now that I've gone and done a bit of reading, I know that this is a logging road from the 1940s, and that's how I knew that logging camp was there and those bedsprings. I mean, that's the beauty of the Kananaskis Trail Guide. I absolutely love that stuff. Love those little tidbits. Where does it come from? What's left? What hulking pieces of rust are left for me to discover? Love that stuff. Okay, so we've come to a Y in the road. To the left is the mountain, to the right is the humps. I know that because a couple just came down and explained it to me. Nice thing about having a bunch of people on trail with you. All right, decided to come do the humps first. Quite the view. Whew. This is worth it. It only takes, it's a steep little climb, but it takes like 10 minutes. That's where I'm going. Just read the book now. I haven't actually finished with this one. I'll try to get above these rocks that are above me. Nice little rock formation down here, though. There we go. I'm right on top of the rock band now. From the book, you're supposed to be able to see Indian Oil's parking lot, and yeah, there it is. Another car pulling in. It's busy. This would be the Indian Oil Hills, which look in great shape to go hiking in. Yeah, not bad at all. And now this is the next goal. All right, now off to the summit. How do open areas still have snow? This should be melting a mile a minute, and I'm sure it is, but... And yet, if you're a meadow, there's no snow at all. Oh, that's a level shot. This part is steep. Elevation makes a big difference. Looks like it's still easy to navigate, but it can be startling. Come around the corner, all of a sudden there's 2 feet of snow. All right, right, the big breakout moment. Okay. All right, pretty clear where I need to go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Little curiosities. I don't know what that would be. The summit is up there, so why a pile of rocks here? Wow. This is pretty cool. All right. Not quite up there yet, but if I know anything about peaks, usually the wind is howling, so it's not a bad idea to take a nice wind-free shot down here. Well, according to the book, it's supposed to be an even better viewpoint, west-southwest, so I think it's that guy. I'm gonna try and get to it. Well, it's been really easy so far. I left everyone up there. It always feels like you're down here all by yourself and no one ever comes down here, but there's plenty of footprints. It wasn't me that did them. Yeah, well, let's go and check this out. Maybe I'll run into one or two people after all. Well, I know this is what I want to get to, but it does take some doing now. Getting down into the forest, trying to get down to the little saddle in between these two, right? Yeah, it's just bushwhacking. It's getting thicker. Well, this is going to be well earned. A lot of picking around things. It's, oh, now I look up here, it's better. Much better, actually. All right, I got like 7-8 meters of good stuff. And I'll probably be back in it again. Yeah, you take a Kananaskis Trail guide stuff, you take it with a grain of salt, man. It could be like this, but it is fun. Never quite know. Well, this has definitely been the most work of my day. I've managed to stay in the clear a lot, but still, sometimes you come to this. I've been staying off to the left a little bit. It's been better, but this is off to the left. And in this particular spot, there's just a massive amount of deadfall, so yeah, well, just carefully pick through it. Okay, stick to the left, kind of come down here. Now this is what I got to finish it off. So I just gotta zigzag my way up, and looks like those trees aren't too bad up there, so not bad. I'm trying to scout out the junction lookout too. I want to see what the snow is like up there, right? Or some future hikes. Wow. Like, wow. Might not be a panorama, but this is pretty outstanding. Shot of the front ranges and stuff. Oh, I was looking for the cairn of rocks. Someone built a big one. Wow. Cool. Oh, well, this means I reached a section in the book I was supposed to. What do we got? What's in the middle of this? This is a good size one. We got a random empty bottle. There's another little neat rock formation that someone built on top of. It's pretty cool. Boy, is this tempting, you know? Head down to the Sheep River Trail that goes along there. Look at this though. Look at all the snow that's here that I could probably expect down in those trees. I mean, over here that's exposed. You know, like all winter it got sun, right? Whenever the sun happened to be out. And so it melts a lot earlier, but here, no. So yeah, once I got down here a little farther, I think I could be dealing with some pretty difficult stuff. And for what? You know, so I can intercept the middle of this trail and then walk that way. Just some other day I'll go walk the whole damn thing, right? Be a lot easier, so yeah. Well, if you want a little solitude, enjoying an amazing view, this is it. It takes enough work that no one comes down here really, right? And someone built this very impressive cairn. And I saw footprints, so people have been down here already this year. But yeah, this is pretty, I've been hanging out here a while. This is just outstanding. Well, that was fun. The only thing about a back and forth hike is now I gotta beat my way back all the way exactly the way I came. And yeah, of course it's gonna be fun. Well, just been walking for like 20 seconds and old cairn, or is this a fire pit? Not sure. Kind of cool. All right, moving on. I can briefly see my objective here. You can even see the people up on it. Now down to the saddle, up onto this, and then just up there. I gotta head down. Well, this is going back up this way. There's obviously just maybe a game trail at most. Come back here, it looks like there's a bit more of a trail kind of heading through here. But like, look at the little curiosities you find in the forest sometimes. Just one little cut down tree. Not the first time I've found like the most random. It'd be different if I found 20 trees and some kind of trail that someone has tried to keep, but just one teeny tiny little pointless cut down. So this is when you leave breadcrumbs on your phone, right? As to where you were when you come down something like this. I know that if I keep climbing, I should be okay, but it's also spread out enough that I could end up off to the right and then maybe underneath some kind of cliff band or whatever. So I looked, and one of my breadcrumbs is 100 meters up that way. That's just a smart way to go, right? I'm not up top Mount Hoffmann yet, but even just from here, you just got this great viewpoint. There's the hill I just climbed. It's just so quiet. It's pretty hot. It's actually too hot. There's no wind at all. It is nice. Well, way down, at least I got this view until bust into the trees, and then it's just carefully going down the steep part, right? Yeah, this is part of the fun. You walk in, you gotta walk out unless you can find a loop. Steep part's a bit of a bitch coming down too. It's no fun. Once you get down to kind of the dead end logging road, then you're gold. Get a flat part for a while and then nice descent, not that steep stuff. Well, I'll be coming back. Not too, won't be waiting too long. Carry on down here, see if I can't cross Dyson Creek, see Dyson Falls, do a Green Mountain, whatever else. All right. Okay, the bridge is just over here. Tiger Jaws Falls underneath it. Now, the book talks about there's class 5 rapids that are up here. I'm not sure which side to walk on, but I mean, here's the road that goes way up there. And right here, there's a trail. So, okay, well, why the hell not? Follow some old trail, see where it brings me. Ooh, wicked rock formations, wow. Look at these two pieces of wood are just jammed. It's like God knows when. Well, I've already come to a bit of a draw. I remember that from the road. Well, I could go down to the river easy on this thing, but I don't think I'll see those rapids from the river. Not down to by the riverbank. I mean, they shoot. It's a chute, so I would only see the very beginning. So I'm back on the road where it crosses the draw. See if I can't find a trail in here. Yeah, found one easily. All right, mystery trail. Woo. I haven't even come that far yet, but this is pretty fun. Gotta say, the banks on this river are fantastic. Here we have a little cave. I can see a piece of metal there. How did I miss the old bridge? How did I miss whatever road used to come along it? How did I miss that? Surprising. There are pieces of metal from it everywhere. Here's another one. Obviously the right decision to not go down. I would have been forced back up very quickly. All right, let's see how much farther I can go. Unfortunately, that trail up there is disintegrating. I can keep bushwhacking, but yeah, let's see. Well, I've been on this trail for a kilometer now. Sometimes it's like this. It's a little hard to follow. Other times it's very easy to see the trench. It's been 300 or 400 meters since I've seen the river. Now it looks like we're getting close. Maybe I'll see something. Oh yeah, definitely see something. Ooh, look at all this. Oh, sweet. Okay, wander over here. Well, there's a waterfall that few people see. I wish there had been some kind of distance in the guide as to how far I should go. It's been a kilometer. Feels like longer than that. I've currently lost the trail, but I wander up to this cut line slash whatever the hell this is. No one knows this is here. This is it's kind of cool. Really is. Be ideal camping, except that there's water nowhere nearby. I mean, you'd have a hell of a time getting water from the river from up here. Wow. How far do I go? Because if I keep going, it's obvious I'm gonna have to climb a ways. Digging this red down here, this maroon, kind of brownish. Pretty cool. I don't know. Choice is mine, right? Maybe they're around the corner. Maybe they're 2 kilometers down. I don't know. Well, one thing about trails like this is cows do keep them going. They do a pretty good job of tramping things down. I say trails like this, but I don't have. There's no trail anymore. I'm just, I've picked a spot on my on the map on my phone. I'm gonna go to that and then I'm gonna call her a day. There's really, sometimes I find some kind of a trail, like, oh, here, this looks like sort of a trail. I just follow that. And yeah, that's what I do. But yeah, I mean, you got to pick a spot and stop and head back, right? It's getting late. I'm getting hungry. Still have one more bar to eat, but that's it. I'm out of water. So yeah, it's been a fun little adventure, but ultimately completely and totally unplanned. So yeah, I want to push things. You got this big bank here and it slid down recently. Like there's 30 or 40 trees all down here and they're all, some of them still alive and everything. Not sure when that happened, of course, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess 2013, the flood. Well, the idea, I saw this big bend in the river, and the idea was I would head in here. And I figured that was my best chance of that being the class 5 rapids, but obviously I can't go down there and go into that. That's, yeah, there's a big cliff right here. Huh. On the other side, you got a really cool little meadow you can walk down into and check things out. I don't think you would see very far down. Well, that's it. 1.8 kilometers I've come as the crow flies from Tiger Jaws Falls, from the bridge. So I think I gave it a pretty solid effort. I would say that I probably walked right by them during one of my stretches that I couldn't see the river. And I definitely chose the wrong side to walk down, but what a cool little adventure, right? I mean, yeah, this was fun. Shouldn't all be totally planned, right? What's wrong with some spontaneous action? There's a little waterfall that few people see. Just occurred to me, if you're on that side, you'd have to cross that outlet. I haven't crossed the damn thing. There is absolutely no water coming down in this, and this is the enemy. This is runoff. How weird. It's all random cow trails, random beaver pond. How did I even miss this? I must have been walking over there because the river ledge is right here. I wouldn't have gone down there. It's quite the quite the acrid color, gotta say. Cool. Well, now the trick is to find my way back, because the cow trails, I was on one, then I realized it was starting to bring me down to the river, so I got off that. Now there's this coming out from underneath the trees. I don't even remember this, so I must have been higher. Anyhow, yeah. The fun of bushwhacking. Okay, maybe I was lower than that stream, because here I am at the road, so I must have been, I must be higher than I was. Whatever. Man, this is like frickin' Sunwapta Falls, except they haven't built a lookout to have a good look at it. Well, one thing I am gonna do, I am not going back to the car until I got a good look at that old bridge. Well, there's even pretty great trail down this side. Of course, this is where all the front country visitors come, so no surprises there. Pretty great shots of the river, like the other side. There's the bridge. Let's see this. Well, I thought this thing crossed here, but it mustn't have. It must have just been destroyed and ended up down here. at that. Big twisted bunch of metal, man. That's an even better view. Cool. After the bridge, a real nice trail just keeps right on going. I have had it. Oh my God, I am wasted now. What is, what gets into me sometimes? The humps, and then Mount Hoffmann, and then that little, whatever you call it, past it, the knoll. And then I bushwhack for 2 kilometers along the sheep, and then back, of course. Oh my God, I am wiped. I gotta start bringing more water too. 2 liters isn't enough anymore. What a crazy day though, man. Being wiped, that'll pass. The memories, they'll stay. And that was fun. All right, get out there and hike.